Hello YouTube friends, Alicia back here with you. I don't normally do AliExpress haul videos. I have in the past, but not for quite a while. But I discovered two new stores. One is the Lee store, L-E store, and then Lance, I believe, L-A-N-C-E store. Or no, L-I-N-C-E, Lince. Anyways, and they have some really neat dyes. And I cut out almost all of them. And I don't know if I'll show them all in this video because I have tons of them. But I wanted to show them because I'd never seen anything like this before. Before I saw them on Carlene's channel. And she did a share of some of them. I got some of the same and lots of different ones as well. So let's just get started. Oh, I'm just gonna grab a card base because I want to show you. This is a 4 and an 8 card base by 5 3/4. So anyways, I want to show you what they look like size wise on a card base. So let's just get started. So the first one I will show you is this. Oh, and I cut them all in white, so this might not be ideal. But I shimmed all the dyes. I don't think I would have had to, but I was cutting on such thick cardstock, and I don't even think it's cardstock. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know. I got it from the thrift store. I think it's kind of like a recycled. It was recycled paper, cut-offs or whatever. I don't know. It's very thick, and it's nice for die cutting because it is so thick, but it does not die cut easily. So that tells me two things: that these dyes are, very good. Sorry, that tells me not two things, but that these dyes are very good. So yeah, this is the dye, and this is it on a card base. So they are good size, most of them. Some of them are very tiny, and that's the other thing I want to talk about. The prices don't vary based on the size. So I have some that are very tiny, and they were the same price as the large dyes. So check your measurements, because that is not how most stores do things. So there's this one. And I like the idea of being able to paper piece these. Because they're, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have big enough spaces that paper piecing would be very easy. I don't like paper piecing, so if it's not easy, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I like the look of it, not the actual doing it. The dragons were ones that came as a surprise. They are very tiny. So now I could maybe put a couple on a card and that'd be cute, but I expected them to be larger. It's okay. I do actually like the small size. I think they're cute. Owl. So I'm thinking these would be really cool to create backgrounds. Like even I could make the trees or like the mountains look like mountains and then paper piece it back in or put it on like a mountain background. So I gotta play with these. I don't have anything like it until I ordered these, so I've never played with them. This is kind of cool too. It's a cow, and it'd be really neat paper pieced all back together. And they're super reasonably priced. I don't think there's any of them that were like over $5, and that's Canadian. There is this one. I want this one. It reminds me of a dog we used to have. So I bought that for that. Here's another one, a unicorn. They match the dragon sizes, but I expected them to be larger. But like I said, it's okay. I can still very easily create cards with them, make scenes. This one And I kept this centerpiece because it does cut out. You could use this separately and even make it like the hedgehog behind there. And then this is the die. Maybe I should show it to you because you'd probably use it on a card this way. So, very nice. Here's one that came as a surprise. I was not impressed with this per se. So this is a wolf die, clearly. However, I'm going to show you something. The wolf die I paid the same amount for as I did this die, or wow, that was the paper. This die, and that is the size difference. So yeah, that's a little bit strange, but it does cut out very nice. It will still be very nice on a card. It was just, like I said, you don't expect to pay the same price for a die and the same style and have it be half the size. So the next one is this bear die, and this is huge. And I got these mountain dies. So they're all kind of nature, outdoor dies that I ordered. I love being outside. However, we have a cold spell here that is coming from the north, and we were at like minus 43 Celsius with a wind chill the other day, and we're still at right around the minus 30. Quite honestly, at minus 30 or just as cold at minus 43, I don't think you can tell a difference. It's just cold. So I haven't been outside other than, you know, to get errands and things like that done, but I haven't gone walking or anything like that. Just a raccoon. I really like this one too. I think it's adorable. But that is, I think it was supposed to last 10 days or something, so I don't know. Next week we should be back to normal winter weather, which we are almost always cold. We've had a very mild winter. Being where I am, we're used to the minus 30, but minus 43 and 45, that is excessive. And like I said, minus 30 is extremely cold, but we are used to that here. So, oh, I wanted to talk about this die. This die is a bit different. It does what it's supposed to do, and it does what it shows it's going to do. Even on the picture, it is an inlay die. So it cuts into the paper, and then you can, you know, cut out a large circle or square or whatever, and that it's not a die that you're going to use on its own. Or how do you, like, it's not something that's going to come out and you're going to use this piece on its own. So that is that. I knew it did that when I bought it. I don't know exactly why I bought it, because I'm not actually a huge fan of that kind of thing, but I do think it'll be very pretty, and I can just get creative and use it. This is not from that store. It is one of two that is not from that store, but I'm going to show it to you anyways because it is adorable. It is a bunny, and it's a large size bunny, and it is so cute, especially for like Easter. So there's that. This is another one that's really nice. An owl die. So yeah, this one is huge as well. All of them except for the wolf are very large. So, and it says that on the website, or on their page. It does show that it's a different size. I guess I just didn't look at it, you know, and then when I went back and looked, because I thought that was strange, it did show that. This one is fairly tiny as well, but it's not a circle die. It's kind of cool. It's a wolf paw. And I guess this one is much smaller than like the bear paw. But it is still super cool. And I like this, that it cuts out and you can use it separately. I really like this wolf die. So basically you're getting 2 for 1 there. I will show you. I also really like these. The pigs, they are so cute. I love the farm, which if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know I used to go to Saskatchewan every year and help out on a farm. But yeah, so these are just adorable. And I cut it, like I said, on that really thick paper, and that is actually really nice. It's not really nice paper for a whole lot. You know, it's not printing paper or anything like that. I don't know that it would take watercolor very well because it's so smooth. But I think it'd probably take marker. I don't know, it might take water, but I think it would just pill because it's smooth, there's not a lot of tooth to it. But I think it'll take marker fine. This is clearly a mountain die, and I will actually show it to you. It's too wide this way on this card, but you know, you could do this and layer it, and even put like a wolf in there or a unicorn or something and make it kind of mystical. I have a niece that is very, very much into dragons, which is actually why I bought the dragons and the unicorn dies. I don't see her very often. She does not live in province. But if she comes out again, or when she comes out again after this COVID nonsense, I hope to do some crafting with her. She's quite a ways away. Like, it's not, you know, just a quick drive. But anyways, this unicorn as well I got. And I did have a couple of unicorn dies, but nothing like this. Sorry, I know this is a long video, but I want to show all these. This is another die that is a little bit interesting. I will show you the die and then I'll tell you why I think it's a little bit interesting. So it cuts really well. It's super cute. However, oops, sorry. These pieces here aren't attached to the main die, and so it cuts this piece out separately and these pieces cut out with it. So if you are looking just to use like the die, it looks a little strange. So you do have to, those line pieces, you would have to, you know, put this piece in and then line it up and then put them in, which is not a big deal. They cut out, but it is a little bit strange without those 2 center lines, you know, to give the nose some definition. But that's not a big deal. It's just, yeah. This die is also so cute. I like dogs, can you tell? This is another one that I'm going to show you. It's a little bit, it works well or fine on its own, and it's, you know, really large. But this one is kind of cool because this layer is also really cool. Obviously, so you could do this even, I think, into an ink background and put this as an overlay over top and it'd be really cool. You could put this back in a different color, like, you know, and do the paper piecing, but I like it. Or you could cut the wolf off and, you know, use it separate, do whatever you want. So that's kind of cool. Oh, this is going to become very cluttered. Okay. Love this die. Another thing that some of you guys know is I like hedgehogs. I have a number of hedgehog dies and stamps. So cute. Quite large. I think you could probably cut them apart too if you really wanted to, and even, well, I don't know. They might look a little strange sideways, but you could probably manipulate them to make them look okay sideways as well, like going through grass. This one is another die that is the other die that was not from that store. This one was over 5, I believe. And I love it. It is actually bigger than the card base in my hand, so. And be warned, it is for a panel, fold over card. It does not cut this. That actually kind of annoys me. But I know that's the style of the die. I would prefer just a card front piece instead of whatever, having like a perforated edge. But it cuts beautifully. I can't wait. I have some ideas with that one to play with that. One more stack here. I do have more dies that I haven't shared, and I will cut them and share them eventually. This one, it's also super cute. Be a cute Valentine's Day card. So that one. I got some gnomes. I didn't have any gnome dies, so I got some gnomes, and they are small as well. I guess the one good thing is the dragons, the gnomes, and the unicorns are all within the same size range, so they all work together. So that at least is really good, especially if you like building scenes. This is another one that was quite a bit smaller than I expected. Horse and horseshoe. So this is what I'll show you. It cuts out fine. Like, don't get me wrong. This is on like normal cardstock. This is on that really thick paper. Now I could have run it through again and had it cut out, but I did not cut it out all the way because I wanted to show you the benefit. That was the other benefit of cutting it on thick paper like this. It cut out the main part, and I poked out the pieces. The pieces would have, on this really thick stuff, would have stayed in if I didn't shim it or I didn't try and poke them out. It's really nice because I can do, like I said, a layer and give it dimension. So I will probably do that, or I for sure will do that on some cards. This one is really cute. It's just a styling dog, but it would be cute in black. And honestly, a lot of these would look much better in black, but I do not have an abundance of black cardstock, and so there was no way I was gonna use only a black cardstock to cut this many dies. Because yeah, that wouldn't have made much sense. And I can easily color these black. Another one of the dragons. So. Yeah, these are silhouette dies, I guess. A gnome. This is so cute. This would be really cute to put like vellum in that little lantern. And you can make faces on these guys and, you know, paper piece, like cut them out and do whatever, make this shovel so that it's not a silhouette, because it's kind of a, you know, it's open space, so if you draw or anything like that, that'd be a really cool die. This is another one that is super cute. However, you're going to want to keep some of the inside pieces because it's a little strange otherwise. So yeah, it almost cuts out too much of the inside unless you want to paper piece it, because yeah, that looks a little strange. But like I said, it's a quick fix. You would just paper piece back whatever pieces you want, in different colors or in all white. And it's super cute. So that is what I have for dies. Oh, sorry, I just knocked you. That is what I have for dies cut out. I'm gonna get this cleaned up and organized. I probably won't be back on today. I have some things to do, but I will get back to you. I have tons and tons of dies that I've gotten in that I haven't shared, and I will share some more dies with samples because I really want to use my dies this year. And yeah, I will talk to y'all soon.